We're going to do a picture walk. Do you guys remember what our book was called? It's about a cat. Do you remember what his name was?
Charlie Anderson.
Charlie Anderson. Good job, Tristan. Charlie Anderson. Why did Charlie have two names? Why did he have Charlie and Anderson? You guys know? Eli, do you know why he had two names?
Yeah,
Why?
because he was from this distance the most.
He what?
The cat was lost now.
The cat was lost?
Yeah.
So how many families did he end up having? Do you guys remember how many families he ended up having?
Two!
He ended up having two. So the little girls called him Charlie, and
Anderson!
the older couple called him Anderson, right? So let's see if you guys can tell the story. Here we go. So, Aaron, what happened on this page?
The cat got lost.
The cat was lost, and where was he going?
To the steps.
To the steps.
Little baby.
I have an owie. Dawson, what happened with the cat when he came into the house?
He's fat.
What happened, Dawson? What's he doing? He's eating. What's he doing here?
Sleeping.
Is he sleeping in the bed? Tristan, what's happening on this page? Do you remember?
He go out the door and the girls come to look for him.
And the girls are looking for them. Where does he go when he goes out the door, Eli? Do you remember where he goes?
To the woods.
To the woods. So he's going out the woods. The girls are watching. And then he's gone all day, and then he comes back at night. And Ham, whose bed does he like to sleep in? Do you remember?
I hate the mommy bed.
Do you remember her name?
Charlie Anderson.
Well, that's the cat's name, but her name was Elizabeth. And you remember how he liked to sleep with her in the bed, and he'd purr.
And I like sleep in my bed.
And then what were they doing to the cat there, Ham?
They're kissing
Oh, I'm asking
me.
Ham. What did they do to the cat?
Just baby cat.
They put baby clothes on him, didn't they? Doll clothes. Did Charlie like that?
No.
No, he looks like he's not very happy, does he?
He's extra sad and that
Yes.
he's sleeping.
He's sleepy. Dawson, do you remember what their mom did to his milk? What did their mom do to his milk? Do you remember? They'd heat it up and get it warm.
They did.
Yeah. And then he'd eat it. And then what was happening to Charlie? He was getting fat because he was getting so much food.
Why?
Well, do you remember? Because he would go to the girls' house at night, and then he'd go to the man and woman's house during the day. So he'd get 2 breakfasts and 2 dinners every day. And the girls had 2 houses too, so they would go and spend the weekends at their dad's house. Did Charlie get to go with them when they went to their dad's house? Do you remember? Remember what they said? They said Charlie needed to stay home because he needed to be in the woods because he was a hunter. So one night, what happened, Aaron?
They were watching.
They were what?
They're outside.
What are they outside looking for?
Charlie Anderson.
Charlie Anderson, he didn't come home, and they're calling for him, looking for him. Remember, she stayed up all night long because he never came home. And she looks worried, doesn't she?
And her sad.
She is sad. She's scared that something happened. She's missing her cat, isn't she, Charlie? Yeah,
Me and Charlie Anderson.
Charlie Anderson. So Tristan, where did the girls go the next day when Charlie didn't come home?
They go to a different house.
They went to the different houses and asked if anybody had seen Charlie. And when they got to this house, what happened? Who came down the stairs?
Charlie Anderson.
Charlie Anderson. They found out that at night Charlie would sleep with the girls, and then during the day he'd come home and sleep with the man and the woman at their house. So he was their cat that he liked to go in the woods, and he found the girls. So now they share him. So at night he comes and he sleeps with the girls, and during the day he goes and he's at the man and woman's house. And do you think that maybe they don't feed him as much now that they know that he's at 2 houses, Eli?
There's a bug up there.
There is? Yeah. And there we are. And she says, who do you love best? Who do you think Charlie loves best?
The girl.
The girls? I wonder, I bet he loves everybody because they all feed him lots of good food. And there he is. He has two houses just like Emily and Elizabeth.